In the distant future, long after our modern cities have turned into quiet, forgotten ruins, humanity has scattered across the earth. We've become countless forms different cultures, languages, colors, and traditions, each living in our own corner of the world. But despite all our differences, one thing now connects us all: a dream that no one understands. It begins quietly, almost like a secret whispered on the wind. Every person, whether young or old, from the snowy mountains or the golden deserts, from crowded megacities where simple wooden villages starts, to experience the same strange vision late at night. In this vision, the sky above them turns a brilliant, shimmering silver. A soft, deep hum echoes through the clouds, like a heartbeat made of wind itself. Everything, the buildings, the trees, the rivers, the mountains, and even the oceans, begins to glow faintly, as if the entire world is taking a slow, deep breath of pure light. Then, a voice comes. It's calm, warm, and impossible to truly describe. It's a voice that feels both ancient and new, and it whispers one single, haunting sentence: the future is calling, and every soul must choose their path. No one understands what it means, but every single person, no matter their origin, feels the same overwhelming sensation deep in their core. Something is coming, something vast, something powerful, and something that will change everything. Within days, the world begins to change in ways no one could have predicted. The dream was just the beginning. Now, unusual phenomena are appearing all across the planet. In the ancient forests, leaves start to glow with a soft blue light whenever they are touched by an act of kindness. In the bustling cities, electrical lights flicker and dim whenever someone tells a lie, as if the very energy of the world can now sense deceit. Down in the vast, empty deserts, mysterious footprints appear in the sand, footprints far too large to be human, leading to nowhere and everywhere at once. And out above the oceans, great spirals of light swirl in the sky like shimmering gateways to another dimension. The world's scientists argue, trying to find a logical explanation for the impossible. The world's leaders panic, their control slipping away as magic seems to seep into reality. But the children, they just laugh. They think the world is finally learning to play, to be magical. And the elders, with wisdom in their eyes, say that the earth is finally speaking to us after centuries of silence. But the truth is far more mysterious and far grander than any of them can imagine. Then, one night, the silver sky returns. But this time, it's not a dream. It becomes real. A massive, shimmering circle forms in the sky. A ring of light so vast it stretches across entire continents. From every part of the planet, people step outside their homes. They look upward together, millions upon millions of eyes, all seeing the same impossible sight at the exact same moment. From the center of that silver circle, a figure made of pure starlight begins to descend. It has no face we can recognize, no race, no gender, no form that we know. It is simply a shape of glowing particles, shifting gently like a calm, controlled fire. It speaks, but without opening a mouth, its voice echoing not in our ears, but directly in our minds. For thousands of years, it says, you have walked separate roads. You have built walls, drawn lines, and celebrated your differences as divisions. But the future allows only one choice: unity or silence. A profound silence falls upon the earth. Every bird, every engine, every voice stops. The only sound is the gentle hum of the silver sky. The being continues, its voice filled with an ancient gravity. A storm is coming. It is older than your world, a force that has drifted across the cosmos since the dawn of time. Only a united humanity can survive what lies beyond the horizon. Suddenly, each person on Earth feels something ignite inside their chest. A pulse, a vibration, a rising energy, like a tiny star awakening within them. No matter their background, no matter their beliefs, every single human feels the same warmth spreading through their body. The starlight figure explains what this feeling is. This light, it says, is the light of memory. It is the memory of your ancestors, the strength of your future, and the bridge that connects every soul. In that instant, humanity understands. We are different in appearance, in language, in belief, but those were never meant to be weaknesses. They were just different verses of the same epic poem. To face the future, we must stand together as one species. And then we see it. On the very edge of Earth's atmosphere, a dark shape slowly emerges. It is not a creature, not a machine. It is something older, something primordial. It's a cosmic shadow, born from the beginning of time itself, a void that has been drifting for eons, feeding on divided worlds. And now it has arrived at our home. The starlight figure's voice rings out across the globe, a final, powerful declaration. If you choose division, the shadow will consume your future, and your light will be extinguished forever. But if you choose unity, your combined light will become stronger than any darkness. The circle in the silver sky brightens, pouring its energy down upon the world. And in response, the hearts of humanity begin to glow, like a constellation of stars scattered across the planet's surface. Our differences begin to fade, not erased, but finally understood as part of a greater whole, our collective strength. And in that moment, for the first time in history, every human being makes the same decision. Silently, together, we choose each other. A wave of pure golden light bursts from the planet, a unified force of 7 billion souls pushing back against the cosmic shadow. The earth itself trembles, not in fear, but in power. Mountains roar, oceans rise, and the sky burns with 1,000 impossible colors. But humanity, for the first time, stands as one. The golden wave grows stronger and stronger, fueled by the choice to unite. The shadow, which had seemed so invincible, so absolute, begins to dissolve, breaks apart into harmless stardust, its ancient hunger finally defeated by a world that refused to be broken. When the sky returns to normal, the starlight figure speaks its final message. Your future begins today. Not as nations, not as colors, not as separate stories, but as one people, bound by the same light. Then, as gracefully as it arrived, it disappears, leaving behind a world forever changed. In the years that follow, the prophecy comes true. Technology evolves at an unimaginable pace, driven by collaboration instead of competition. Cultures blend peacefully, creating a beautiful new tapestry of human experience. Borders fade away, becoming relics of a divided past. The miracle of that night becomes a legend, and that legend becomes the bedrock of our hope. And now, every night, when we look at the sky, we can still see a faint, silver glow on the horizon. It's a reminder, a promise. It tells the story of how, when the future called, humanity answered together. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who believes in a brighter future. Until next time.